Hey everyone, Alice here with a weekly reading. You may have noticed that there is no sign. There's no sign. Well, there is a sign, but there isn't a sign. So, this is for anybody who feels, drawn to this. If you found it, then you found it for a reason. It doesn't matter when you found it. Doesn't matter if you found it today or you found it next week, next month, next year. Doesn't matter. If you felt drawn to this for some reason, then, there is a message in here for you somewhere. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so not everything is going to, apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force it. Yeah, so I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm always trying different things. This is like my search to find some sort of stability here. I don't know. Um, it's I mean, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, just tell me whatever, because I find that doesn't work. If I just, if I don't have some sort of like somewhat of a plan, that never works. I do have somewhat of a plan. I haven't tested this out, so we're gonna see how it works. But it's in my head, it's something that was like, okay, you're gonna do it this way. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Fine, popped in my head. Fine, we'll do it this way. I don't even know if I'll use this deck, to be honest. It's here for just in case, but mostly it would be with this deck. So, what we're doing is we're just finding, it's a weekly reading. It's the same as all the other weekly readings. We're seeing what the incoming energy is like for you. The difference here is that, so there will be two energies here, very likely. There might be more than two, but at least two energies here. Yours and somebody else's, because that's just the way it is. I mean, you're in I've noticed, with my readings and with this channel, there's almost always two energies, your energy and the energy that's attached to you. That's just the way it is, and that just seems to be the way that the channel is going. The people that watch the videos here, that's just how it is. So I don't know who's going to be who. So just keep in mind that the energies can be flipped. So if I say like you and it sounds more like, somebody else, and then when I talk about somebody else and that sounds more like you, then, just flip it around. The energies can be reversed. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to see what the incoming energies are for you this week. You. That's why it says you. It's going to be slightly different though. So we'll see how this goes. I have an idea in my head of how it should go, but what's that saying about best laid plans and all that? So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's not going to be wildly different anyways. Like, I can't just suddenly change how I read. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Okay, the cards can fly out. What is this? Okay, we'll do it this way. These were the cards that came flying. Oh, okay. I don't have any room here. It's okay. I'll make room. Actually, there is, well, because I wanted to put those cards there. Okay. So, the overall energy here, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Somebody here somebody's putting up a front. They are, they're wearing a mask here. They're acting like everything is fine. They're acting like, that they're having fun, that, life is great. But it's, it's very, superficial. You know, somebody's just putting on an act here. And this act is what, you know, is causing a lot of, yeah, delays. But it's causing things to not change here. It's creating stagnancy. You know, this is somebody who is not owning up to something. So instead of owning up to, you know, what's underneath the surface here, they're just pretending like, you know, they're pretending that they're fine. You know, they're pretending that everything is good. They're pretending that their life is better than it actually is. But all that's doing is, because they're not dealing with it, all it's doing is just creating like the stagnancy. You know, they're not, nothing is change, nothing will change in their life as long as they keep ignoring it. So that's that energy here. That could be your energy, that can be somebody else's energy. It's, you know, that's just the energy that's here. This energy, so I was just trying to fit it on, make sure it was all on the screen. So this is your energy for the week. I feel like there is this connection here. There is this really this deep soul connection here that it's like it would work out better if you guys just like worked together. You know, if you guys just got on the same page here, then things would be so much better. But you're not. I don't feel like it's like you need, it's almost like you kind of need to start over a little bit here. Not completely over, but it's like you got to go back to basics here with this connection. You got to go back to basics here if you want to smooth things over. I feel that, you know, if you do, you know, if that happens, then there is, you know, there's a lot of truth that will be revealed here. A lot of, you know, even, you know, positive energy here. And I feel this could also avoid something bad, basically. I feel like the trajectory here of this connection can be leading to something that is not very good here. I mean, that it can be a breakup, but it can just be, you know, a blow up, like or a blowout of some sort here. But I don't feel like that's going to happen. I do feel like, you know, you guys are gonna kind of, at least in your incoming energy, you know, go back to basics here. You know, I don't know, you know, exactly what that means, but, you know, just try to like get on the same page here. Maybe it's just, you know, working things out together, like starting off small. Let's not tackle the big things, but let's start off small here in order to get out of the sort of whatever, the choppy waters, you know, the rough waters that the connection is currently in. But I mean, I feel like if, you know, I feel like there is success here. You know, you do that and there will be success here. Okay. That's your energy coming in here. Now, the other energy. The other energy. The other side of this, the other side of the coin here. Okay, the other side of the coin. Six of Wands, the Moon in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Oops. I almost dropped a card. Oh, okay, it flipped over. Okay. No, I was looking at the bottom. Sorry, I wasn't really saying anything. This card, actually, the Page of Cups was this way, and then Butterfingers, and now it's this way. So there's a bit of a back and forth here. I feel this is your person's energy. The other energy here, they left you out. They excluded you. And by excluding you, well, here's the thing. Their feelings, they have feelings for you. Sometimes they're in their feels. So sometimes they're feeling emotional, really emotional about it, like up and down emotions, very moody. Sometimes they're very moody about it. And then sometimes, they're in their feels, they miss you. And it just keeps going, back and forth. It keeps going around, But, they're the one who excluded you. So they might have ghosted you, they might have blocked you, something along those lines, or just stopped talking to you, or whatever. All right. So the other side here, the other energy here. So I feel like well, okay, from their perspective here, they feel like the connection here, like they want you to pay attention to them. Basically, they feel like you're not paying attention to them. Like, if you just paid attention to me, then things would be okay here. But then, like I said, I mean, they excluded you, so it's like they want you to pay attention, but they exclude you. It kind of feels like they were expecting you to chase them, possibly. Because it's like, okay, well, I excluded this person, so like they were expecting things to go like a different way here. They were expecting you to pay more attention to them, but they kind of don't even really know what happened. I have this feeling that with other people this works. When they kick somebody to the curb, they get more attention. It feels like somebody in like their relationships, is this somebody who kind of plays a little hard to get, and it usually works. So it's like when they ignore somebody, then that person becomes desperate, and they're like, oh, don't ignore me, pay attention to me. And then it kind of like feeds their ego, and you're like, okay, now you're paying attention to me. And then they kick them to the curb again, they ignore them again when they want that sort of boost, right, for their ego. But I don't feel like it worked because the levers are in reverse, and this person is now feeling quite like lost here. They're like, I don't like it. This isn't what was supposed to happen, kind of thing. And they feel very lost about this, and they don't really know, like, they don't, like, I feel like this whole like working together thing, it's like they don't know how to function like this, how to work together here. Because like I said, I feel like there's somebody who they're the ones that get all the attention, and and then they control that attention, they take that attention away, and they give the attention when they want to, and all that. And when this isn't working, because it's not, and with the whatever, the overall energy, here, actually, because I keep talking about it, so I should, like, here, I'll put it here. With that energy there of like excluding you, here, it's like yeah, it's got them feeling a certain way here. It's kind of backfired on them a little bit, because it was supposed to be, I ignore you, I kick you out, and you are supposed to want me. But instead, it's like I kicked you out, and now I'm in my feels. Like, wait, how does that work? Yeah. So this person is like, they they they're kind of like, I don't really like, they don't know what to do. Like, they don't know how to actually like build something here, like build something solid. I feel like when it comes to a actual like relationship, I don't think they really know how to sort of build something here, and they're kind of wallowing here. And I feel like that is what may slow things down a little here, slow the progress down. I do feel like your energy is okay. I want things to be better. You are willing to kind of make things better here, but I feel like you are, in order to make things better, you are putting a little bit of distance between you and the situation here. It's not like permanent. I feel like it's just because you need to clear your head. You want to clear your head a bit, but while you're doing this, your person, like this person here, is wallowing. They are upset about this. They think that they've lost something here. They think that they've lost possibly you and the connection here. But like I said, it's gonna, like, there is clarity that's gonna come out of here. There is positive energy, like the sun. The sun's so bright, it like pops out of the whole spread here. It's the bright spot, like literally the bright spot here. I do feel like a lot of truth is coming out, in this connection, uh, at some point. That's in the current energy. In the current energy here, there is truth, and I feel like you're going to learn some things, they're going to learn some things. Your person here wants to learn. Your person wants to know what's going on too. I feel they actually may be the one that asks about it, because I feel their energy is a lot of like, I want to know what's going on here, because they're just going to get to a point. They're wallowing here, and they're going to get to a point from all this wallowing and this woe is me energy to the point where it's like, I want to know what's going on. Like, I want to know what's happening here. Like I said, I don't feel like there, it's possible that there's a tower here. I feel this kind of relies a little bit on this person. This person could trigger you, possibly, or it could trigger a tower here, because so in their sort of wanting to know the truth here, they in the conversation that you guys have here, because there is going to be a conversation here, your person sorry, your person wow, I'm dying. Your person might hold on, I know, like, dramatic effect here. Oh my gosh, your person might just say something without even really thinking about it. In fact, they will say something without even thinking about it. And I feel, depending on how you take it, depends on whether this tower happens or not. Okay, so because this tower in reverse is about your perceptions. How are you perceiving what's happening around you? They are definitely going to say something without even thinking about it, and it's up to you and how you take it, whether or not this tower happens. Yeah, no pressure or anything like that. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna get some clarifiers here, because I'm like, I don't really know a lot of this. I do want to know about this tower though. Okay, well, I'm gonna start. Let's start off at the beginning here. So I'm gonna start with the lovers. What's hidden in here? Okay, Page of Coins is kind of hidden in there. It can be that you just, either you or your person or both of you, just kind of don't really know. I already know your person doesn't know how to deal with a connection like this. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. See? We have Queen of Coins, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. Nine of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I'm laughing because you're just too much to handle. Okay, I'm laughing because I mean, it's like the problem here is that you're too awesome. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but the problem here is that I know this is you. I mean, this is the top energy here. That there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire here. There's a lot of attraction here. Like this, you're very attractive, and you're attractive because you're somebody who is who has their shit together. Like, you know, when I say she, I'm talking about the Queen of Coins. I mean, it's just energy. You can be a guy or girl, whatever, but like the Queen of Coins, like she's very like she's what like I mean, she's what most people kind of aspire to want in their life, in like a mate. She is considered the wife card, if you want to call it that. You know, she's very supportive. She's very nurturing. She knows how to, like support somebody, like or support like a family kind of thing. Like she's very resourceful. You know, she knows what she wants, and she doesn't need anybody else. You know, to get what she wants. She's very independent that way. She's very low drama, okay? And she's very valuable in that sense. So I feel like something started here, in this connection. Almost it could have been very, very hot and heavy at some point here. There was a lot of passion here. And I feel it kind of was like that's not enough, which is weird. It's like that's not enough. Somebody got kind of spooked, possibly. Yeah, I feel yeah, they wanted more. There's just this energy of I wanted more. I don't know what else more you could want though. This is a lot. Like this is like everything. This is like everything that you could have like in a connection, like honestly. But you got the Queen of Coins, you've got somebody who is, very valuable, somebody who's pretty awesome here. You have the passion, you have the desire in this connection, you have a strong connection to each other. But yet there's this energy of I want more. I wanted more. More. I do just think that you were probably quite intimidating. I say that as I like can't fucking handle things. That's like too many cards. I'm not taking all those cards. Try again. If the card was supposed to come out, it'll come out again. At least that's been my experience. Oh. Okay, I see. I was like, wanted more what? Wanted more of a future of this connection here. Okay. Somebody felt like here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody felt that this they were expecting more out of the connection here. They were expecting more to happen out of this connection here. And that's where the imbalance is. It's all about expectations, okay? Which is like, that's why I was like, what else are you expecting more from here? I mean, this just seems, perfect. It's like this this connection is here for you on a platter here. So what more could you want? But there were more expectations for a connection here. I'm gonna, like, I feel that the um either it's you or your person or even just both of you, it's like everything is here in this connection. There's such potential in this connection here. Um, but somebody, you know, they were expecting something else from this connection. They were expecting, um, I mean, I look at the card here, this Two of Cups here. I feel like they were expecting this. They were expecting a lot closer, perhaps, you know, even expecting more of an emotional like feelings, like more of that lovey-dovey type of energy here, and maybe, you know, that didn't happen. And you know, that doesn't happen if you don't, like, you know, you got to go back to basics here, right? I mean, there are lots of I don't know what you would call them, situationships, like where people, there is that, you know, they like each other, you know, there's a lot of desire and passion there, you know, they sleep together and everything. But then, you know, you get to a point where nobody really talks about, well, what is this connection, like what are we? And you know, you just keep on doing the things you're doing, and then I guess at some point somebody's like, okay, like everything seems to be perfect about this connection, but like, you know, we're not a couple. You know, we're not like an official couple. Like, no, like we haven't talked about, you know, what are we, and or somebody's been avoiding that or something. Like it's that type of energy here where somebody was expecting to union, basically. Somebody was expecting to be together, but you know, that wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. And that's where this this harmony here is coming from. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Empress and the Ace of Cups. This person, yeah, you know, they're not used to all this love. They're not used to this deep emotions. They're not used to somebody who has these deep emotions. This is the Empress. I mean, the Empress comes out because the Queen of Coins is already out. So, whoever the Queen of Coins is in this, they're also the Empress here. So if that's you, then that's you. You know, with the deep emotions here, having all these emotions here. This person here, this person down here, they feel lost about how to make, you know, how to build a solid relationship here. They're, because they are not used to somebody having so much love for them. They're not used to somebody who cares about them. They're not used to it. You know, they just don't know how to deal with it. They don't know what to, yeah, they don't know how to handle it. Okay. King of the Devil in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like you are putting some distance here, because you don't want to get triggered. You don't want to get triggered into this. The King of Cups is just somebody who can't control their emotions. So it's like, okay, I know that I can get to a point where I can get really upset, even dramatic, and like act dramatic, and act badly, like, act out. So it's like, okay, I need to, put some distance here, in order so it doesn't get worse. So, I mean, okay. So because I was wondering here, I was like, so who's doing this? And I feel like the top, this is you, the Empress, whatever, is doing this. Because how that you could get triggered, that you can let your emotions get the best of you. So it's best to kind of get away. Yeah, you could say things that you don't mean in the moment. So it's like you got to get away. You got to get away for a bit, clear your head. But this person is quite, wallowing, and they're upset in that. But the Sun, positivity, truth, success, victory, even. The bright spot here. You wanna, okay. Stars underneath. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, Page of Coins, Emperor in reverse. So the truth is going to come out. Because it's almost destined to come out. Okay, this is how it's supposed to go. This is the path to, to getting your wish, to getting to the goal here. The goal here of whatever this connection is supposed to get to. In order to get to that goal, this is what is happening. The truth is coming out here. The truth about somebody who thinks about the worst, that could happen here, because they don't understand, because they don't have enough experience in this. I feel like this is this person down here, and with the Emperor here, it's the other half. You have the Empress, you have the Emperor. So it is this person here. The truth is that it's like they worry too much that they're going to fuck things up, because they don't have enough experience here, because clearly they don't know how to handle somebody who has all these emotions, and they don't know how to, be in a relationship. They don't even know how, the building blocks of a relationship here. They just kind of, they're in the dark when it comes to that. They don't know how to do that. And it makes them feel like they don't have any control here. When somebody is like, like when somebody feels like a noob, especially in a relationship, especially when the other person here is an Empress and a Queen of Coins. This is somebody who is experienced. This is somebody who does know what to do here. This is, that's why I was getting, there's an intimidation here, because, this person feels like they're a page. They feel like they don't really know what to do. And the Emperor here doesn't like that. The Emperor wants things to go their way, because this is what they're used to. The Six of Wands, they're used to, give me attention, give me all your attention, and then I get to decide when to give you attention, and when I don't want to give you attention, then I leave you out, and then you're supposed to want to come back, and want my attention. Like, it's supposed to be like this game, this cat and mouse type game. But it blew up in their face. It seems to be blowing up in their face, because instead they started to get, in their feels, and they're like, wait, that's not supposed to happen here. Like, because, they ignored you, and the more that they ignore you, the more in the feels they get here. It's like the more they miss you, kind of energy here. So they don't have control over the situation, because what they usually do doesn't work, and now they don't know what to do. They don't know how to be in a relationship. They don't even know the building blocks of being in a relationship here. So that is part of the truth. That's the truth here. That is the, something like, there's going to be more, but that's like the energy here of some of the things that will be sort of, coming out here, because this is what needs to sort of be worked on in order to get to this goal, of the star here. Let's see about this Queen of Swords. Page of Wands. What is this? 9 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Swords. Yeah, 4 points. Yeah, this person wants to know the truth. They're going to seek out the truth here because they're struggling. They're struggling with the pain here, the heartache here. They're struggling with keeping that to themselves. They're struggling with, not sharing that. They're struggling with not doing something reckless. Like, they're struggling, like, they, how do I put this? They're struggling with not saying anything. They want to say something. I feel they're also like, there's almost like, I feel like there's sort of an internal struggle here to not do something stupid. Okay, like your person here, they want to know the truth because they're struggling to I feel like they may have done something stupid, or they are trying to prevent themselves from doing something stupid here. Yeah, it's like they feel like knowing the truth would help them deal with this. Okay. Temperance in the reverse, death. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, so what is your perception here? So when they say something to you, because they're gonna say something without thinking, and I'm like, okay, so how, like, it's how you react to it. And basically here, if you don't keep your cool, if you do not keep your cool, then it's gonna end. Okay, basically. I mean, I don't know how, there's no else for me way to say that. If you can't keep your cool, if you cause a lot of drama here, this will end. This will not end well. Yeah, this the sun's in reverse under, it's not going to end well here. So whatever your person says, try to keep your cool. Don't do not lose it on this person. Yeah, do not lose it. I mean, have patience. This is all about impatience. These are 2 cards of not, be very patient with this person, because remember, they feel like a page here. They don't know how to be in a relationship like this. I feel like this is you were expecting this. I mean, I feel like you both were, but I feel you were expecting a relationship. You were expecting, like, why aren't we a relationship? And I think they were expecting something along those lines as well. Perhaps they were expecting you to kind of bring this up, or you to sort of show them, but I mean, I don't feel like they have so much ego here that I don't even think that they would. They want to be in control, but the problem is they don't know how to be in control. I mean, that's the problem, right? They want to have all the control, in this connection, but they don't know what they're doing. So how can you have control if you don't know what you're doing, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You need to know what you're doing in order to lead and have control. But they don't. But they don't want to not have control. And so that's where the imbalance here is in this connection. But yeah, you have to be very patient with this person. You definitely have to be very patient with this person. Oh my god. And again, 4 swords. These are all cards of be patient. Be patient with this person. 4 swords, think before you speak. Please, think before you speak. Don't just say things. Like, you really need to think before you speak. Don't be like them. They're going to blurt things out. But that's because they don't feel in control. They don't know what to do. You need to think before you speak. Let me see. Let's see more about this knight. There's 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay. So they might just blurt something out here because they don't really know how to express how they feel, okay? And how they're feeling is this 5 of Cups. We have to go back to the 5 of Cups here. They are in this woe is me. They might even like play the victim here. Yeah, again, this is what they're used to. They're used to getting attention from other people. So they're going to say things to you to get a reaction out of you, okay? They want that attention from you because whatever way that they were trying to do it before, that doesn't work, right? Excluding you, ignoring you, and hoping like you would come running back to them, that didn't work here. So they're going to try something else. They're going to say something without even thinking about it, trying to get a reaction out of you because it's almost like, I've been suffering here. I've been, sad, I feel like, things like I lost this connection and everything. Like they don't know how to express how they feel. So instead they're just going to try to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, King of Wands. The way the King of Wands, the way he talks, it can be very convincing. Okay, he can be very charming. So like I don't know if your person, if what they're gonna say is even going to be like it's going to come off possibly very how would I say this, like smooth, like like I don't think it, like yeah, they're gonna say something without thinking, but it's not like they're just gonna blurt something out and it's gonna be incoherent. No, I think that it actually is going to come off sounding quite like they know what they're talking about. They don't. They're speaking out of their ass. I mean, the King of Wands also pretends like just like the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands also pretends like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Your person isn't. They don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just speaking out of their ass because they want to see what you'll say. They want to see what your reaction will be because they've been having all these feelings. They've been feeling sad and lost here and everything, and they've been going through a rough time here, and so it's like now they have a chance to kind of get a reaction out of you. Remember, don't let it get to you. Keep your cool. Be very patient with this person. Really think before you say something. Don't lose your temper. That's very important here. Don't lose your temper for whatever they say. Okay. I'm gonna see what the potential outcome here is. We're gonna see what the potential outcome here is, and we'll wrap this up. What is the potential outcome given the current energies here? Okay, the world. That's good. Okay, 8 of Wands in reverse, a Chariot. Okay. King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Oh! 10 of Cups. What's underneath this? Okay, wait. Let me put it this way. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, no, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so potential outcome here. Overall, I feel how do I put this? I feel the directness that is possibly going to happen here it may lead to emotional satisfaction here. Here, this is a potential outcome for the connection, right? It will lead to a relationship here. It seems so backwards, but like the main energy here is, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I tell you to keep your cool, the potential outcome in the current energy, I mean, you have free will. Everybody has free will, but in the current energy is assuming that you're not going to be able to keep your cool here. So this is sort of the outcome of that we're seeing here. Is that the communication is going to end here because somebody wasn't able to keep their cool. Somebody kind of lost their shit here, and it's more on your side here, that you're not really going to handle what your person is saying here. And it's going to possibly end with you or them or somebody, like one of you or both of you, saying something mean or being cold or mean here. But the thing is, like, the odd thing is that actually is going to help the connection. It almost feels like, now I'm not suggesting to do this, because I feel with the world here, it doesn't, and the Chariot, that it doesn't really matter how you react. The end result is still going to be the same. It's different on the journey and how you're going to get there. Because it's one of those things, like, it feels like if you lose your shit, okay, if they say something to you, and if you tell them, like, really that's all you have to say, like, that's what you have to say, and you get upset with them and you whatever bite your head off, and you just go off on them. It's one of those things that it's like, maybe the relationship, maybe the connection needed that, because when people go off like that, they say a lot of truths, right? A lot of truths come out when people are upset, because they're not holding back. They're not holding back to their inhibitions. They're saying what's on their mind, and in a way that is helping, this connection here. It's helping bring emotional satisfaction here. Now, I'm not suggesting to do that, okay? Because there are better ways to go about that. But here, it does seem that there will be some closure here, because somebody's going to figure something out. Truth is coming out. Getting to the bottom of things. That whole sun thing. All the energies there. I mean, yeah, you're watching the reading, so you know some of the energy here, but I feel like there's more to it than that. I'm telling you about your person who they feel inexperienced. They don't know how to be in a relationship. They don't know how to build a solid foundation here. All of that, all of those things, it makes them feel out of control. They want to be in control. They want things to go their way. But I mean, they don't know how to make it go their way, and it causes all of this. Yes, that energy is coming out to light, but there's more to it. Okay, there's more to it. You're going to learn more, and it's going to provide a close to this chapter for this relationship. I'm not saying the relationship's over. I don't really see that. In fact, if anything, I see things moving forward. It's just that sort of part of it is being closed, so we can start a new chapter. Think of it as like, okay, we're closing that. We finished the book, and now it's on to the sequel. We're still in the same series here, so it's like if it's Harry Potter, like, okay, we finished whatever the was it the Prisoner of Azkaban. We finished that book, and now we move on to, is it Goblet of Fire? I think that's the next one. I don't remember. I think it's Goblet of Fire. Yeah, so we move on to that one. So, but we're still in the same series, right? We're still in, it's the same relationship, same people involved, just a new book, right? Starting something new, a new story here. That's what I, feel is happening here, because now there's going to be more control. I feel there's going to be more control in the connection, because it's like getting those feelings out. The Five of Cups, there, because something was lost here, and there was a lot of remorse and regret here, and I feel like, okay, now we can move on, we can move forward from these feelings of regret, these feelings of remorse, these sad feelings. Now we can move on from that, because the overall energy here is the Ten of Cups, and that is emotional fulfillment here. So there may be a period of no communication here. If you lose your shit, then there's not going to be any communication here. But I mean, I feel like this will all play out no matter what. Yeah, I mean, if I look, the next cards underneath are High Priestess and the Four of Swords here. I feel if there isn't any communication, this would be a time to, rest, heal, get your yourself put together here, okay? And that's going to help you listen to your intuition, be more spiritual, like meditate. This is basically like meditating and all that here. I mean, there is that energy as well, but I do think that this is minor arcana, this is major arcana. I mean, I feel like whatever happens, that there is going to be some sort of closure, so that things can drive forward here in this connection. Yeah, so that's your reading. A little long, yeah, but I was trying some things out, and to try some things out, I gotta wrap my brain around, like, what am I doing and everything. But yeah, I think it was fine. So thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Feel free to check out all the other videos. There's like over 140, so there's probably another message in there for you somewhere. Just anything that you feel drawn to, there's probably a message in there for you somewhere. And yeah, good luck and take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later.